There's an electricity in this building.
We take what we want.
Click. Oh! Click.
Welcome to OVW.
Will we see it?
Curtis, ready to hit that certifier. But what?
Wait a minute.
What the hell?
No,
Jay
no.
De Niro with the glove.
De Niro's got that loaded glove.
Oh!
Curtis tucked.
EC3 just got knocked out.
Look, Jack Vaughn making his way out here.
Jack Vaughn, Jay De Niro, no love lost at all between these two men. Last week looked like he had to get certifier on Luke Curtis, but referee is down.
Officials come. Wait a minute. Guys,
What are
those the
Three masked men.
in black?
Of course, we haven't seen them in weeks. We also haven't seen EC3 much in the last few weeks.
Come on.
There's no speculation about that.
Oh my! Putting Tony Evans on Luke.
No, not like this. Not like this. Kick!
I can't believe it.
There's a hush in the audience, and maybe it's fitting for the new heavyweight champion. Or should I say, the aftershock of Double Cross, guys.
I cannot believe what happened, and you just saw it. We have a new OVW champion after last week.
Multiple new OVW heavyweight, or multiple OVW champions. We're going to get into that, but Linda, June 29th.
Yes, that is our next Saturday night special, Independence Rage.
And here we go, folks.
The following contest is a non-title bout set for one fall. Introducing first, the team of the 80s, baby, TW3, the Mammoth, Donovan Seesaw. They are the OVW Tag Team Champions, Tusk and Shane.
Josh, you mentioned new champions.
And I couldn't be happier for these two. Donovan Cecil in the 80s, baby. TW3, the new OVW Tag Team Champions, Tusk and Chains.
Got a raucous ovation last Thursday at Double Cross after their big victory, Linda. Two guys you know really well.
Absolutely. I mean, I spent many years, my first couple years within wrestling with Tito. So it's great to see.
And their opponents, the team of Dalton McKenzie and Big Beef, Muscles and Mayhem.
Muscles and Mayhem. I like it. Big Beef and Dalton McKenzie. You know, Beef no stranger to the OVW Tag Team Championships and would love to get a win over Tusk and Chains here tonight, get himself back into contention.
Two men who could absolutely decimate the trailer park when you look at Big Beef and Dalton McKenzie, one of the Cincy Boy 5. And what an intimidating tag team these two are, Linda.
Absolutely. Look at their size. And you know what, as you said, Josh, we're familiar. We've seen Big Beef as a tag team champion, but I would like to see Dalton McKenzie work as a tag team. We're getting it right here tonight.
Two absolutely incredible competitors facing off against not just any slouches, though, the OVW Tag Team Champions, Josh.
Yeah, Big Beef getting a whole lot of love here tonight, but he's in there with the 80s, baby. And T-Dub, one of the quickest men on the OVW roster, is somebody used to say back in the day, quicker than a hiccup. Woo.
You saw Big Beef throw out that quick jab there in the beginning, almost took T-Dub's head off. There we go, side headlock. Now, folks, you mentioned at the top of the show, June 29th, we're heading towards Independence. Rage tickets going on sale soon. You're not going to miss. Ooh, the next big show here at Davis Arena.
Yeah, that's right. Independence Rage barreling towards you like Big Beef just barreled into TW3. T-Dub, look at that. The athleticism of TW3 and smart pinpoint accuracy with that drop kick right to the knee and another to the face of Beefer.
Can't drop Beef down, though, Linda. Look at that. Still holding on to that base. Has only went down to a knee for half a second.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
That's that literal smash mouth that Big Beef is known for.
Good God. They heard that one in the 80s. All 36 years, or 34 years ago, my mouth got jacked up just like T-Dub's face. Oh. Wow. Dalton McKenzie now. Big Dalton McKenzie. Hey, guys, you don't realize how big Dalton is until he's in there against someone else.
Yeah, or in person, really.
Yeah. He is a huge human being, but T-Dub with that speed up and over, and you want to talk about huge. Here he is, man.
Man to man, size to size, we are getting this huge face-off, literally.
Got some meat slapping mastodons. Here we go, folks. Reinforce everything. 2 super heavyweights. Collar and elbow tie up here. Bit of a stalemate. Oh, Dalton backing down Donovan. What?
Oh. Wow, Donovan Cecil, Kentucky's strongest man, though, not going to stand for that. And look at this. Donovan just trying to march his way through, but Castle cuts him off with the knee to the midsection.
McKenzie getting out of that test and stringing.
Oh! That agility from the Mammoth.
Donovan Cecil.
My goodness. Wait, was that?
Donovan Cecil.
Bit of a sandworm there. Hold on.
Oh!
Donovan really showing that influence T-Dub has had on his personality since teaming up, and now T-Dub being used as a T-battering ram.
I love seeing that unique offense we get each and every week from our tag team champions, Tuscan Chains. Will they unveil something new tonight, Brian?
And just absolutely rocketed up the tag team division ladder. I mean, these two have gelled together like a gummy bear in a hot car in July in Kentucky. I mean, these two.
Wait.
Oh!
You want to ask me to see something new? I have never seen that before.
Confidence breeds innovation. You see it in spades and Tuscan Chains. And T-Dub feeling it right now, getting this crowd behind him. Oh!
T-Dub hard, the back of his head slamming down to that turnbuckle on Dalton Castle.
That's
Dalton McKenzie, rather. I'm so sorry. Tapping on his head there.
That's a long way down, especially when it's against your own will. T-Dub in serious trouble now is Dalton McKenzie. Ooh! Catching team midair there, Linda.
Yeah, we talk about Donovan Cecil being Kentucky's strongest man. We got to talk about that strength we just saw there from Dalton McKenzie.
Well, hell, Dalton McKenzie might be Ohio's strongest man. You say he's one of the Cincy boys, one of those Cincy 5.
Dalton McKenzie knows how to get under your skin. The guy's confident. He's smarmy, you know. Got into the skin there of Donovan, but made him make a mistake now. Beef capitalizing on a prone T-Dub.
Second butterfly suplex there. And now, and Beefer with a kick just right to the shoulder blade. You know, Beef is, he's no frills, man. He gets in there, he gets the job done. He hits hard and he parties harder.
Both incredibly skilled competitors, Big Beef and Dalton. And I know that because I tried interviewing Dalton McKenzie backstage, and every answer was, I'm incredibly talented, Brian. I'm incredibly talented. And right now, showing you that. Big Beef and Dalton McKenzie have the OVW Tag Team Champions exactly where they want them. And Josh, if you're a brand new tag team, you've been in that spot. Is this where you want to be?
That's absolutely where you want to be. They've managed to cut the ring in half at this point in TW3, trying to fight his way out of a bad corner. A little bit of a bell ringer and a shot to the head of Dalton. T-Dub, high cross body.
That's the way to get out of the corner and into your own corner.
Donovan got the tag legal, man. Kentucky's strongest man.
A double single foot drop kick out of the Mammoth.
He is speed, he is grace. He's Kentucky's strongest man. See, I was going to do doesn't matter, I'm throwing it away. Donovan Cecil just going ham here in the ring.
Donovan Cecil. Comes through, kick to the head from T-Dub. Beautiful teamwork out of the OVW Tag Team Champions, Tuscan Chains.
Dalton McKenzie in serious trouble here.
I love seeing this
Hang on. Back in time.
That might be it, guys.
It is.
Here are your winners, Tusk and Chains.
Tuscan Chains, your OVW Tag Team Champions, continuing to build momentum. And the question is, who can stop them at this point?
Hearts are here at the Davis Arena.
Yes, we are.
And while we didn't come out on top at Double Cross, there's one thing you should know about America's Sweethearts, is that when we get knocked down, we get our butts back up.
And if that's Layla Rohan and her three little mean cows, we have a fat fight.
Against 2 former OVW Women's Champions. So Freya, Haley, tonight on the OVW Rise, we're going to beat you red,
white,
and blue.
See ya.
presents the toughest moment of the night.
Carson Drake putting his hands on Shalance and Ari.
Oh, hey, she just...
Some deserving slaps right to the face of Carson Drake and the knee, the fanny pack knee.
Ref slow that?
The toughest moment of the night, brought to you by Hot Point, America's hardest working appliances.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome the hardcore legend, Mick Foley!
Welcome back, Mick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mick Foley to the OVW commentary desk.
Man, I'm so excited about this. In case you're wondering, yes, this is the same shirt I wore 2 weeks ago, but it has been washed since then.
Hey.
Once. Yeah.
That's a good looking shirt, Mick, and we're happy to have you here.
Man. Thank you. Woofle. Woofle.
Woof.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Spanish Harlem, the raking sensation, Maximo Suave.
Maximo Suave making his way out here for competition. Maximo is going to have a tough test ahead of him tonight. He's going to be facing off against Shotgun Tony Gunn.
That's no easy task.
No, not at all. Tony Gunn, multiple-time champion here in OVW.
But does Tony Gunn know the fashion nightmare that awaits him out there in the ring? I like it.
Shotgun Tony Gunn!
And his opponent from Jonesboro, Arkansas. He is the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun Tony Gunn!
Tony! That wasn't much of an acknowledgement as I thought I might get, being that I defeated Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson twice.
Well, Tony Gunn focused as always, Mick. The Arkansas Roughneck likes two things, that's drinking whiskey and kicking ass. And, well, we just saw the whiskey get drank.
Yeah, we have the flask right
all
here.
out of whiskey, right?
Yes, sir.
That's right. So Roddy Piper left that with us.
Nothing like the hot rod.
Originally supposed to be part of a wrestling promo, and Carpenter, the director, loved it so much that he took it and used it, and they lived.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's right. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Truth.
The more you know.
Right?
Thanks, Mick.
You're welcome.
Mick, it's an absolute pleasure to have you out here with us. Shotgun Tony Gunn getting ready to take on Maximo Suave. And, you know, Max is showing off a little bit of flair. That's one way to put it.
I don't want this child to fall as she tries to slip me the... There she goes. I know we're calling the action, but when someone shows up and it says Mick Foley's #1 fan...
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I signed that object.
Right now we see Shotgun Tony Gunn, who just defeated Real One last week at Double Cross in that intense Arkansas strap match.
Yeah, that Arkansas strap match was brutal from top to bottom. I guarantee you that Tony Gunn is still feeling the effects of it this week. You know, Real One, no slouch. He knows his way around the ring, but Gunn managed to get some revenge.
No, he's a terrific slouch. Caddyshack, 1980. Sorry, I'm going to try to come up with some original stuff. Do you guys know why I'm here? Do I need to tell our OVW audience why I'm here?
Because you're Mick Foley.
I'm here.
You need no explanation, but if you
show
have
up when you want
one-
to. Yeah, go for it, Mick.
It's my deal with OVW. Can I show up whenever I want to, talk about whatever I feel like talking about, and hopefully shine a light on the product. That's a big thing. So for every bad 30-year-old joke, I'm hopefully going to learn something about these great superstars and be able to tell the larger world out there about them.
Well, outstanding. We're happy to have you here. And legit, Mick, you know, you can show up whenever you want. Tony Gunn showing up like a nightmare for Maximo Suave, though, coming right back in the ring and dumping him out. Oh, what's Gunn got in mind here, though? Oh, Gunn went for that baseball slide. Suave out of the way, and the old Tracy Smothers to the throat.
Oh.
Shuts down the offense from Gunn.
And if you have to borrow offense from someone, it might as well be a respected and beloved. He's a journeyman. Was a journeyman, but one of the best, Tracy Smothers.
Tracy Smothers, a legend in professional wrestling, and someone that's given so much to so many. Tony Gunn now hooked up in that front face lock by Maximo Suave. Suave, no! Gunn takes down Suave with that trashplex.
Now, I'm going to go out and say the pressure is actually more on Gunn because he does not need to just earn a victory, which we kind of expect him to, but he needs to make a statement. So there are victories without statements, and they're nowhere near as powerful as those victories come with a message. That come with a message.
Well, and Gunn trying to send the message right now with that flying knee, and I think you're absolutely right, Mick. You know, Gunn, he wants to make the statement that he is coming for what is his, which is that OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Ooh.
Hang on.
Yeah, Tony Gunn sending a message to that locker room.
Yeah, that he is, and he tried to go for that kill shot, but Suave, he saw it coming, Mick.
Hey, I don't want to take credit for...
There's that kill shot.
Whoa,
Message sent.
Tony
Here
Evans.
is your winner, Shotgun Tony Gunn.
The reason for his success was that fire in his gut that I helped ignite when I was back here a few months ago.
That might be a very valid point, Mick. But Tony Gunn, your winner here tonight over Maximo Suave. You got to think, he's got his sights set.
What's poppin'? It's the Bougetowist baddie around, and Freya the Slayer, the Queen of the North.
And tonight, we got the so-called sweethearts, and they must be salty that they lost the double cross. That's the only reason I could think they would be dumb enough to try to step in the ring with us again.
You know, I have nothing against the sweethearts. You know, in fact, I appreciated their help the last few weeks. But if it was me, I wouldn't want to be known in wrestling for being sweet. In fact, if they're willing to face us again, I'm going to slap the sweet right out their mouths.
With that being said, tonight, you're going to learn exactly why Freya slays and Hollywood Haley J don't play.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
"90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep, because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you."
Welcome to OVW.
Spine to pine, that's gotta be it. Oh my God! Whoa!
Welcome to OVW.
For the first time ever, live on pay-per-view at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, Saturday, August 31st. And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Gets tagged in. Oh, Batty Bomb. I don't believe it. I have waited to watch these four tear each other to pieces.
This matchup, these two have not put their hands on each other yet.
What?
Wait a minute.
She's huff and puff and blew down the champion. What a joke.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
It's me, NWA superstar, the most successful man in wrestling today, Carson Drake. And Cal Hero, in a few short minutes, you're going to be stepping back into the ring with the single greatest wrestler you have ever been in the ring with. And just like when you were a kid and your father couldn't afford to pay the electric bill, it's lights out.
Carson Drake. What a weasel.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of the show, Star Rider.
Star Rider on crutches there after the attacks to the knee last week, Mick, at OVW Double Cross from Waterfront Park. The damage done by Will Austin over the course of the last few weeks, and Austin managed to pick up the Rush Division Championship by beating Star Rider.
Man, that's just a little bit out of bounds. I love the rough stuff, the physical stuff, but you never want to take your opponent and put him in a position where he can no longer ply his trade and earn a living. That, to me, is out of line.
I don't disagree. Will Austin going too far, but it looks like Star Rider has something he wants to say to the OVW faithful.
Davis Arena!
Last week at Double Cross when we were down at the riverfront, I gave it my all. I gave it 110%. Every single thing I had, I left in that ring. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Will Austin beat me last week for the Rush Division Championship. But he didn't beat me at 100%. Like I said, he didn't beat me at 100%. But the good news is, I talked to the doctors. Nothing's broken. Nothing's torn. They just told me I gotta rest for a little bit. So, Will Austin, I want you to know something. You don't own that Rush Division Championship. You're seriously renting my Rush Division Championship. And when I come back bigger, badder, and stronger than ever, you're gonna know.
Oh, come on. Let's get Will Austin. After everything that he's done to Star Rider out here talking to all of us.
Talk about fashion statements today.
Oh, man.
Did he kill Elmo? Like, how many of them did he have to kill to wear that coat?
Seth Rollins is going to be upset when he finds out this guy's raiding his wardrobe.
OVW Davis Arena. The future has arrived.
I am in agreement with the chants here at the Davis Arena.
Are you kidding me? Are you really out here challenging me, saying you can't wrestle? Star, I beat you all around this ring. This is rightfully mine, and it's never coming back. Of course, a loser like Star Rider would challenge me when he says he can't wrestle. I think you can wrestle. I think you're just afraid of what I'm going to do to you next. If it's okay with you guys, I would love to put this on the line tonight, right now, against you. But I know, just like these people, not only are you a loser, but you're a coward. Whoa.
Oh, and look at this. Will Austin right back after the injured knee.
Again, a despicable act by Will Austin.
Austin with that figure four, that's what he's used to do all the damage. Trying to bridge up, and Mick, you know how dangerous, how painful this move can be.
I do.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's the music. That's Hota Pesos. You know, all this started after Will Austin injured the knee of Hota Peso.
You still see the brace right there on Hota.
It's Star Rider coming to the defense of his friend, but Star Rider being put into the same type of situation. And look at this, Austin with a variation of that figure four, cranking even harder, trying to bridge up out of it.
That's admirable of Hota Peso coming out to try to help Star Rider, but
OVW officials to the ring, trying to separate them. Will Austin has just gone too far, Mick.
Well, I did talk about the importance of making a statement, and for better or worse, he just made one.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Smokehouse highlight of the night.
What the hell?
Ota Peso?
Making his way out here, hobbling his way out here. Well, we know that he's going to be out of action for quite some time with that knee injury, but hang on. Stunner! Stunner out of the former champ. You see how much damage it did, the amount of pain etched across his face. But he wasn't going to let Will Austin get away with walking out of here.
Four Pegs Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, Lady Bird, Sophia Rose, America's Sweethearts.
Our sweethearts here, always giving smiles to the crowd and to myself. What a great tag team that just debuted not too long ago here at OVW.
Yeah, absolutely. They have gelled exceedingly well. America's Sweethearts taking part in that 8-woman tag team match, that 4-corner tag match at Double Cross, which, I mean, let's be honest here. We were all looking forward to seeing the Bad Girls Club get their hands on each other, but they pulled the wool over our eyes.
And their opponents, introducing the team of Hollywood Haley J and Freya the Slayer.
Another tag team we saw at the Four Corners tag match at Double Cross last week. Freya the Slayer and Hollywood Haley J. I mean, you know, we've seen them connect on a good level, but then we've also seen some disconnect. So I'm curious to see how this tag team moves forward.
Well, and Mick, you know what it's like when you have two strong-willed personalities. Sometimes you get along, sometimes you clash.
That's why I enjoyed teaming with Al, because I could dominate Al in a way that I never could Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Like, there was no question that I was the leader of that tag team.
Oh, without a doubt.
And with a strong presence, like, I love Hollywood, you can feel the charisma. Like, even if you had your eyes closed, you would be aware that somebody was out here. That it thing, you can feel it, right?
Yeah. It just emanates throughout Davis Arena. Now Freya the Slayer in there with Lady Bird. Lady Bird, hyper athletic, man. She's able to contort and twist and bend her body to get herself out of bad situations. But right now, she's in a rough spot, but she makes that tag to Sophia Rose.
Oh.
There you go, Sophia.
Oh.
Step up enziguri right to the shoulder of Freya the Slayer there. Now Sophia Rose. Look at this. A head scissor takeover there.
Speaking of someone with flips and tricks and flexibility, Sophia Rose there in the ring. Looks like we have Hollywood Haley J, though. Will she be able to do the flips and tricks on one of OVW's favorites?
Well, Haley from the streets, as Brian Kinnison loves to tell us.
Now, let me put it out there that when I came to OVW a few months back, I did not know Sophia Rose's backstory and what she'd been through. I think all compelling wrestling stories involve overcoming the odds, defeating adversity. But this young lady overcoming a stroke at a young age and finding wrestling kind of as a saving grace, that's just one of the great wrestling stories.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and that's one of the things that wrestling does. It brings something out of you that you didn't know was there at times. Sophia Rose.
I also love the inspiration she gives to many people, including myself.
Right, because if you're
Ooh, quick cover there. Haley J was getting the shoulder up, but Freya came in with a kick to the top of the head.
For anyone who feels like they've been beaten down and they can't get up, you've seen a woman who has suffered among the worst that life has to deal out and got up, and now she's a star in OVW.
Absolutely one of the fastest rising stars in OVW. Oh, and Freya gets the boot up and just sends Sophia Rose face first into
another
what a pump kick.
Feel that from here, Josh.
That you can. And under the bright lights of DC Productions here in the Davis Arena, you know, the pressure is always on, and Haley J and Freya trying to keep the pressure on Sophia Rose now. Cannonballs into her, into the corner.
Freya and Haley gelling really well in this match.
Look, it's pretty much a given that Haley J is beloved here, right? But let's not forget she's the same woman who once beat up her mom on TV. So this is not someone you want to mess with lightly.
No, and that's the thing. You know, I've known Hollywood Haley J for 13, 14 years now, and I can tell you, she is one of the most dangerous women.
I just had to get that out of my system there.
In professional wrestling.
Let's see if
Haley, throw another chop. I want to do the woo thing again.
Mick coaching on Haley from the desk. I'm here for it, man.
Oh, wait.
Haley!
Ooh, right here, though, Mick. Listen to this from Freya.
Woo! Follows it up with that axe kick.
Off with her head.
Can't stop wooing. I'm like Ryan Gosling who can't stop kenning or stunting. I can't stop wooing.
Oh, look at this. Yomi cover there.
Jinx.
One count only. Sophia Rose kicks out. And now doing anything she can to make her way across that ring to tag back in her partner, Ladybird.
Question for my colleague partners. Can you tell I'm having fun?
Without a doubt. Can you tell we are too?
Yeah.
There's the tag, and Sophia Rose comes in. And Haley J comes in. Oh, yeah. Sophia Rose coming in hot. Excuse me, Ladybird.
Oh, got that momentum.
Back elbow right to the jaw. Freya throws that punch. Tilt whirl head scissors into a DDT. I'll take it. Cover on the Slaya.
Hey, did I just say boom out loud?
I think you might have.
3-time WWE champion, and now I'm doing the sound effects from the 60s Batman series.
Let me know when you get you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Ladybird up on the shoulders now of Freya the Slaya. Sophia Rose in, though, grabs that ankle of Hollywood Haley J. A little victory roll. Haley J down.
That was close.
Yeah, that was very close. Freya managed to kick out the last second. Sophia Rose doing everything she could to save.
So if a victory roll does not lead to victory, is it truly a victory roll?
You know, that's a good question. I'm not really positive. I was going to say, Sophia Rose is trying to save her partner. She got kicked off by Hollywood Haley J. Now Ladybird almost going it on her own. He's just about turned into a 2-on-1 contest.
Oh, man.
What a stomp out of Haley J. That street stomp.
There it is.
Here are your winners, Freya the Slaya and Hollywood Haley J.
What a win for Hollywood Haley J and Freya the Slaya.
You're asking for 3 weeks of butt whoopings? I mean, the first week, it was your own shoe to your head. I ripped your pants off. Last week I whooped you all over the waterfront, and tonight will be no different. Because me, Cal Hero, I'm gonna hit you with the FPK with a 1, 2, 3.
to OVW. Spine to pine, that's gotta be it. Oh my God. Whoa.
Welcome to OVW.
For the first time ever, live on pay-per-view at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, Saturday, August 31st.
The following contest is a non-title match set for one fall. Introducing first from Huntington Beach, California. He is the most successful man in professional wrestling, Carson Drake.
You know, I've got a few choice words I'd like to say to Carson Drake, but I can't do those on TV. However, Mick, I saw you giving Sophia Rose a few words there.
Yeah, you know, I was not aware of her background, and I think when I left OVW, I had never had a chance to talk to her. And so I just pulled her aside and I said, I just want you to know that learning about what you've been through is really inspiring to me. It's the type of thing you see and it makes you want to make a bigger difference in the world.
And his opponent from Cedarburg, Wisconsin. He is the Country Boy Brewing OVW Media Champion, Cal Hero.
The fanny pack, almost a universal symbol of love.
It is. Held that young man in my arms when he was, I think, 2 years old. So I've known him a long time. And it's funny because I hold Cal in my arms and I hold Carson in contempt. Yeah. Hey, dude, we saw Carson sporting the sweater, trying to further perpetrate the myth that it was cold in this arena 2 weeks ago. No, it was not cold.
It is not cold. And Carson Drake with a cheap shot to the back of the head of Cal Hero.
You know, we heard from Carson earlier claiming no shenanigans. This is not a fair contest.
No, yeah, right. No shenanigans. Carson Drake not doing something underhanded is like water not being wet. It's just never going to be a thing.
First of all, I happen to be a big believer in shenanigans. The time and a place. It's amazing because this kid is a jerk, but he's a talented jerk.
I mean, yeah, take nothing away from his ability. It's his personality that makes Carson Drake such a terrible human being. Let's just call it what it is.
He's got a personality like a really 50 grit sandpaper. This cat is really abrasive.
Now that he is. And the thing is, it sucks so much that Carson Drake is such a scumbag because he is so talented in that ring.
Are we allowed to say that?
I did.
Okay.
I'll get yelled at for it later.
Well, all I gotta say is thank goodness, Mick, that you are sitting here next to me, not Carson, because I'm sorry, Josh, but every time we've had Carson here, you've left me.
Well, I mean, he offers me beer money. What am I supposed to do? Ugh. Carson Drake now focusing that attack on the left knee.
Besides, he disrespected Katie and Crystal, and those are my girls, you know?
Yeah, like, you know, that is a valid point. You have you seen Katie and Crystal yet today? I haven't seen them around
I
anymore.
have not, and I'm just worried as I see a fan with a veteran Jack Vaughn shirt. If the veteran finds out that Katie and Crystal are my new favorites, he'll be hurt.
What a chop to the chest. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you joining us on Facebook and YouTube, you don't miss a second of the action.
Should I do it for the Facebook fans?
Yeah.
One more chop, Cal.
Drake right back to the knee. The OVW faithful here in the Davis Arena seem to be on the same page as us up here, Mick. You know, we're wanting to see Cal take Carson down a peg or two, but Carson Drake just finds a way to keep finding himself in control.
Cal Hero, though, with that never say die attitude, he'll never give up. And Mick, to your point earlier, I've seen Cal grow up as well, from a baby to a man, and just so impressed at how much he has grown. And we spoke about inspiration before. Cal, very inspiring to all of us.
Yes, because
as well.
he's never lost sight of the dream, and he's never lost the fanny pack. And those are two important qualities in a champion.
That's a very valid point.
Because you are, in a sense, saying to the rest of society, I no longer play by your rules. I wear a fanny pack, darn it.
Hey, and it works, you know, and it's practical, too. It's a good place to keep all your stuff.
Oh, yeah. I go out on the road, I can travel for at least 10 days with just a couple pairs of undies and an extra Wiffle shirt.
Copy that. Hey, you know,
How
you
about
gotta get
Sacco, right?
You gotta get those woofer shirts on sale, man.
I bought one for each member of my family. When I'm here in 2 weeks, I would like every fan to bring a Wiffle song and chant Wiffle's name.
That we will get a Wiffle chant going. That will absolutely happen. For those of you watching, guys, make your way to the Davis Arena. Next time Mick's going to be here, you said a couple weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. I might want to repeat that.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Carson Drake trying to do anything he can to take Cal Hero out here in this matchup. All through the break, it's been back and forth. Cal has tried to do anything that he could to get Drake, get a little bit of space between himself and Carson Drake.
And you just heard it right there. This Davis Arena crowd strongly behind our OVW Media champion. Perhaps that's helping motivate Cal, because now he's
nobody home.
He did get up to his feet.
Yeah, Cal, again, it's that never say die attitude, that heart that you were talking about. Heart as big as the Davis Arena, and look at this, Drake now. Handful of hair pulls Cal out to the middle of the ring. Cal manages to get out, though. For the roll-up here.
Look, something I've noticed about Carson Drake, I'm going to go out here and call him a proud purveyor of punishment, because there are those who win matches because the glory's in the winning, and there are those who like to inflict some punishment along the way, not because it helps them win the match, but because deep down, they like it.
You know, I think you're absolutely right. You see that sadistic, that look in the eyes of Carson Drake. I think you hit the nail right on the head there, man.
And you know how I know that? Because it takes one to know one, and there was a time in the 90s when I took a little pleasure in that myself.
Oh my goodness.
Straight into that retaining wall. That is a solid wall that Cal just got thrown into. Carson Drake trying to prove that it was just a fluke at double cross that he lost to Cal Hero.
And let's not forget, we had Shalance Royale and Ari Alexander at ringside last week. Did they play a factor? I think Carson's trying to show us that they didn't.
And Carson seems like someone who may need someone by his side. You know, in the old days, he was a manager, a la Robert Fuller, Skandor Akbar. And these days, it could be among his women.
Could be.
he needs that nod of approval because deep down, I don't know if he believes in himself.
You know, you're right. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Carson's just trying to find the approval that he never had.
I see through you, Carson Drake.
Carson Drake managed to pick up that 2 count. A little bit of a tribute to Tully Blanchard there at that slingshot suplex.
Yeah. Look, as talented as this guy is, he is undeniably talented. Just something that rubs me the wrong way. Hey, pal, I got one word for you. Whoople. Yeah,
is that just arrogance? Is that cockiness? Is it youth? Or what is it, Mick?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's only going to continue to become a bigger jerk by the day, especially as that confidence continues to grow. Yeah, no. This isn't a youthful indiscretion. He's a jerk. This isn't a Miley Cyrus song, you know. I was crazy because I was young. He's a jerk because he's a jerk. It has nothing to do with age.
Oh, what
that's a nice
shot.
right hand, though. Oh.
He feels entitled.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Like the frat boy that gets a job at his buddy's dad's company and just never grows out of that beta, whatever mentality.
How old is Carson Drake?
I'd have to say probably early 20s, 21, 22 maybe.
Okay. Because I'm going to go back into my archive, do a little checking, and see if Chris Nowinski may or may not have had a love child about that time.
Copy that.
Does he or does he not? Look.
I mean, yes, he does. He does. I never thought about it. Yeah.
There we go again, Josh.
Yeah, see, we're on the same page, Linda.
That's right.
Again, your wisdom just
reminds me of the time when Chris Park from TNA, he had a love child.
Yeah.
Son of a bis. That's money you smell right there.
I get you. I will be here doing rim shots all week if need be. Oh, and now Carson Drake again, just in the face of the referee. Tries that right hand, but Cal back up.
That's right now.
Cal Hero blocking those shots, giving Drake some right hands of his own.
There you go, Cal.
Right.
The leader of the fanny pack party getting the OVW faithful rocking and rolling. As Carson Drake goes up, that big back body drop.
Guys, I had the great privilege of officiating a wedding of a dear friend, Nita Strauss, her fiance, Josh, and I quoted the Rocky Balboa movie, and I think we can pertain this to Cal. Life's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep getting up and moving forward, because that's how winning is done.
And that's what Cal Hero is all about. And you see Carson Drake now literally on his knees.
Wait too
bleeding.
long.
Go for it, Cal.
Give the bionic elbow, Cal.
Oh!
There it
Cal.
is.
Well deserved.
Little flip, flop, and fly, Daddy. A little something for Carson Drake. And now you see it. Those knee pad. It's coming down.
Daddy is kind of dude loves thing, okay?
Mick, I'm so sorry.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. Oh, Cal gets that.
You can keep the brother. You can have the brother. You can have the pal. Leave me the daddy. Daddy.
Copy that. Cal Hero, though, in a bad way right now, Mick. He just drove that patella directly into that middle buckle. And Carson Drake looks like he's going up top. I wonder what he's got in mind here.
Take it to the sky. Just keep in mind, they call it high risk for a reason.
Very true. Carson Drake goes for a ride.
Carson stumbled. Like, he's not a Skywalker. Like, know your role, brother. And while you're at it, Carson, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, please, yes. Yes, that would be so nice.
Please.
Shut your mouth, daddy. There we go.
Oh, one arm over. Here we go. Could be it.
Oh.
2 count only, says referee Shane Chess.
Guys, what a rematch between Carson and Cal.
Yeah.
Just both trying to prove who's the best, who's on top, who's got the upper hand.
And now Cal Hero. And Cal Hero feeling it. Carson Drake still writhing on the mat. Cal's got to be careful here. Hang on. Wait a second. Cal got him.
Yeah.
Oh!
Have you ever
Here
known
is your
you are
winner,
Cal Hero?
Cal Hero!
You want me to cut a promo?
Carson Drake absolutely, completely just befuddled, dumbfounded almost.
Yeah, I sure will.
Well, I think Mixon to congratulate Cal Hero on that win.
Holding that championship high.
Carson Drake dejected in the ring. Cal Hero getting a little bit of love, a little bit of advice there from the hardcore legend himself.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. I think it's a perfect time to say this right now with Mick Foley here. But I want you to know that I can't do this without all of you. Carson, you don't play by the rules. You're kind of a jerk, and I really don't like you. But I respect you. Kind of. But I want to set one thing straight. I don't...
No respect! No respect! No respect! No!
I got something to that. No respect. I'm always going to give nothing but respect. That's what I do, but. If one more person says something about nepotism, if one more person says something about I wouldn't be here without my dad, if one more person makes a comment that I've only made this far because Al and my dad are friends, you're not getting my respect. I work so hard, and I'm never gonna stop working.
Dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
There's an electricity in this building.
We take what we want.
Click. Oh, click.
Welcome to OVW.
Will we see it?
Curtis ready to hit that certifier. But what?
Wait a minute.
What the hell?
No,
Jay
no.
De Niro with the glove.
De Niro's got that loaded glove.
Oh! Curtis tucked. EC3 just got knocked out. Look, Jack Vaughn making his way out here.
Jack Vaughn, Jay De Niro, no love lost at all between these two men. Last week looked like he had to get certifier on Luke Curtis, but referee is down.
Officials come. Wait a minute. Guys,
what are the
three masked men
in black?
Of course, we haven't seen them in weeks. We also haven't seen EC3 much in the last few weeks.
Come on.
There's no speculation about that.
Oh my! Putting Tony Evans on Luke.
No, not like this. Not like this. Kick.
There's a hush in the audience, and maybe it's fitting for the new heavyweight champion. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this hour of OVW Rise. And if you can't tell from this raucous crowd, Mick Foley back in Davis Arena. I think we're about to find out why, guys.
Thank you. The question at hand, in case you're wondering why I'm here, I've tried to explain it, and it's really simple. It comes down to this. I'm here in OVW because I like it here, man. I do. I love it here. It's funny because right before I walk onto that stage, it might be like one of the saddest things you see. This former three-time champion, he needs a physical lift to get up the big step. But once I get out of here, I feel like I can fly. And I know that I've said this on the TV, but for the live audience who are wondering why I pulled Sophia over, it's because I had not had the chance to tell her what I'd wanted to say for many weeks, and that is her story inspires me. That all of us who've made it somewhere have overcome adversity. For me, it was people not believing in myself. For her, it was overcoming a stroke at a young age, and she found passion and she found purpose in what we do, professional wrestling. There are some amazing stories to learn from, and there are some people displaying behavior we ought to avoid. Carson Drake, I'm talking to you. If I could clear up one misconception, it was not cold in the Davis Arena 2 weeks ago. No, it was sweltering. You could feel the heat. Carson, be willing to admit that God dealt you a bad hand. He dealt you a bad hand in the games of genitalia, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. Learn to accept it like I did a long time ago and stop making excuses. But I'm going to give credit where credit's due. I made a good living as a jerk for a long time, but I had to work twice as hard to be half the jerk that you are. Next week, 2 weeks rather, 2 weeks I'll be back here. I want to see more songs like that. I want to see more signs. Whoople, my dog who did not get his own chant when I was here last month. Whoople, the dog who needs to have her name chanted. Whoople, the dog who makes me feel proud to be a pet owner. So I'm going to leave you now with that one word on your mind, and just in case you're not down with that, I do have one word for you. Whoople!
Whooplemania here at Davis Arena. Mick Foley Foley, guys, getting everyone pumped, kicking off hot here with the hardcore legend. And guys, the heat is just beginning.
Yeah, that it absolutely is, Brian. It's going to be a crazy night in the Davis Arena.
Absolutely. We just are off the heels of Double Cross, but you know what? Our next Saturday night special, Saturday, June 29th, Independence Rage will take place.
Gotta let freedom rage on June 29th, but Josh, we're gonna have plenty of rage in our main event of this hour of OVW Rise.
That we are. We're gonna see Tony Evans, Jay De Niro, and EC3 taking on Jack Vaughn, Luke Curtis, and a mystery partner. And honestly, I couldn't tell you who it might be.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from Fort Valley, California, the Vision, Orion.
You know, we're trying to talk about what's going to happen here on OVW TV tonight, and Orion just so impatient. Storming out here, must have called for his music in the back, and that tells you all you need to know about this guy.
Yes, this new Orion with the Vision. He's continually telling all of us what it could be.
And his opponent, from Louisville, Kentucky, the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer.
Now, we've been talking about this mysterious sixth man in the main event, and I gotta say, if you're Jack Vaughn and Luke Curtis, maybe you look at a Shane Mercer, a man who can easily fight 2 times in one night.
Oh yeah, no, Shane Mercer is absolutely my first choice in any situation like that. Hell, Shane Mercer's my first choice in just about any matchup. The only other one would be my best friend.
Yeah, here's the thing. We saw 2 of these men in a triple threat match just a couple short weeks ago, and jaw still on the floor from that one.
Yeah, no, I can tell you this. I was watching that one on a monitor backstage. I could not believe the things that I was seeing out of Shane Mercer and Orion, and the intensity between the two just bubbling over.
Now, so impressive between the two of them. We're very privileged to get another display between these 2 men.
Now guys, I'm a nerd. I've really been enjoying X-Men 97 as of late, but this is super speed versus super strength, and I am here for it, guys. 2 juxtaposition of styles, 2 incredible athletes.
You know, Shane Mercer, this kind of guy, he looks like what you would make in a video game, okay? He looks like somebody that you would download in a game, and honestly, if you want to download things in a game, OVW, part of Ultra Pro Wrestling, it's available on PS5, Xbox, and PC. You can download the Davis Arena, but right now, Shane Mercer is trying to download a ass-kicking
Brother, that's a
on
gold,
Orion.
That's a gold star for pitching there. I'll give you the points for that, but right now, you're absolutely right. Shane Mercer looking every bit like a video character, maybe more of a Tekken, because this man is unbelievable, Linda.
I did play Tekken. Nice throwback there, Brian. But yes, back to this match. I mean, this Davis Arena.
Oh my! What? Mercer tried to flip Orion up, and Orion flips it back, sends him flying with a Hurricane Rana. That's a beautiful counter from Orion.
I'm kerchiefing my chest like a Southern Belle. What just happened? Wow.
I was saying this Davis Arena crowd loving it, but I think they're also in shock at what we just saw, too.
Yeah, the brain can't process it. The brain can't process fall-away slam.
Shane Mercer, the human yeet machine, just throwing bodies around the ring.
Iron Demon chanting this arena, guys, you've been seeing it online, said a lot, earned it. Shane Mercer earned the respect of this Davis Arena crowd after weeks and weeks of just breakout performances.
Clubbing blow across the chest, that chop there just thudding into Orion's heart. Oh, Mercer looking to put this one away early. Looks like he's going up for that moonsault and battery, but no.
Scouted there by Orion, and ooh.
Absolutely right, Linda. I mean, had it scouted Orion, and you've seen him avoid that before in that triple threat. Hold on.
Mercer charges in. Orion managed to get out of the way. And that's the thing. Orion's going to have to dip, duck, dive, whatever those D's of dodgeball are. Sure. I'm not going to get them out. I'm going to say the wrong thing.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, but there was no dodging Orion on that one.
No, not at all. There's no dodging the strength, the power game of the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer.
No dilly-daddling there from Mercer.
No, not at all.
Shane Mercer shoving off Orion with one arm. And guys, and I'm just gonna fantasy do it here. Why not? Our tag team division blowing up right now. Can you imagine these two on a team? How unstoppable they would be. Go Guillotine here. Guillotine there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's that MMA style that Orion has been kind of employing here lately, Linda, something you know quite a bit about in that guillotine choke. It'll take you right out.
Absolutely. So many different ways to bring in some MMA moves.
You know, Mercer may pass out from this. I mean, that guillotine choke, it cuts off the oxygen, cuts off the blood to the brain. Doesn't matter how big you are, you will go down.
Well, out of that guillotine now. Oh, look at that back elbow right in the chops.
Well, if the guillotine won't do it, the strikes will.
Without a doubt. Shane Mercer, though. Mercer throwing bodies. That's what he does best. Trips up Orion.
Orion. And that's the thing with Mercer. Powerful, but so quick, too. He can make a mistake.
That rising lariat out of Mercer. The thing is, when he does that, he throws that bicep and it goes up. It goes under the chin. That could knock you out. Now up in the electric chair position.
Orion used to being high in the sky, but I'm not sure about this positioning.
Oh, Kreutz Wrath out of Shane Mercer. Beautiful strength. The Iron Demon, you're looking at someone, this man, you can put him in that ring against anybody, and he's going to try to yeet bodies.
Shane Mercer really getting this crowd behind him. And guys, sometimes when you're good at doing your job, people are going to be happy to see you do it.
Without a doubt, Shane Mercer, one of the scariest individuals I have ever seen when it comes to strength and power. This man throws bleachers. Legitimately throws bleachers.
Twice.
Talk about that strength.
Twice.
Ooh,
twice that you know of.
Also, the agility there of Orion.
Orion in trouble here.
Yeah, he's going to have to try to use that agility, keep himself away from Mercer. Mercer kind of rocked on that top turnbuckle now.
Oh, look at the agility of Orion. Shades of Spider-Man there, just made it to that top rope.
Oh, boy.
Mercer caught him. No way. Shane Mercer's not going to do what I think he is.
Oh man.
They're going to moonsault and batter him? To the floor? What is happening right? No way.
What?
Oh my God!
A little lamia on that one, guys.
Middle rope boot, salt and battery. That's it.
Here is your winner, Shane Mercer.
The Iron Demon picks up the win here tonight over the Vision Orion. Shane Mercer showing that he is the level up tree in OVW.
to OVW. Spine to pine, that's gotta be it. Oh my God! Whoa!
Welcome to OVW OVW.
For the first time ever, live on pay-per-view at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, Saturday, August 31st. And now, Hot Point presents the toughest moment of the night.
Carson Drake putting his hands on Shalance and Ari.
Oh, hey, she just...
Some deserving slaps right to the face of Carson Drake and the knee, the fanny pack knee.
Ref, slow that.
The toughest moment of the night, brought to you by Hot Point, America's hardest working appliances.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Boy Toy Troy Austin.
Where's the rest of his hoodie?
It's hot in here, though,
Boy Toy Troy Austin. Saw him make his debut just a couple of short weeks ago here in OVW.
Saw him make his debut and then saw him hit on every woman on the OVW roster. Hey, there's nothing the orange and blue can't do, Josh. Super Z, the hero we need here at Davis Arena. It shows up right on time.
Yeah, we have the lucky fan here up front with that mask. I want a mask. I think that would go with my outfit, but the crowd here excited to see Super Z back here at Davis Arena.
Super Z got so much heart. That might be his superpower here. And guys, the thing is, we have no idea who this masked man is. I mean, under the it could be Dancing Stevie J under there for all we know.
That's not
Stevie
J.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
We haven't, but Super Z doesn't have those god-awful tattoos that Stevie has.
Laser removal, Josh. And look at this. Boy, Troy tried to get a little offense there, but Super Z just overpowered him with the super strength.
Boy Toy Troy Austin trying to get his legs under him here now and not able to because Super Z.
What a beautiful cross body.
Bringing it from the heavens.
Boy Toy having some issues here with Super Z, but guys, Super Z undefeated here in OVW. Could be huge for Boy Toy to pick up a win. Oh, hold on. It's a super helicopter, Josh.
What do you even call it? I don't.
You just put a super in front of everything he does because that's what it is. And hold on. Oh, he's going for a super monkey flip at Boy Toy. Holding on.
I was hoping for another Zelicopter.
Ooh, there it is.
Why? Boy Toy Troy Austin now. Ain't got to be pretty to be effective. That right hand to the temple. He thinks he's pretty super.
Boy Toy Troy and OVW Academy standout. And you guys, to the point again, Super Z undefeated. How huge would this be for Boy Toy to be the first loss for Super Z here in OVW?
I mean, that would be monumental for him and his career. And look at that. Troy Austin slides into that chin lock.
Josh, you mentioned Boy Toy Troy being a standout of the OVW Academy. If you want to be a standout, make sure to go to OVWacademy.com and find out just how.
Super Z now throwing those back elbows into the midsection of Boy Toy Troy, but Troy just yanking him down by the mask.
Boy Toy Troy taking a shortcut again, but oh, nobody home for that senton. Super Z got super avoiding skills.
Super avoidancy, that's what women have to you.
Yeah, there's a lot of superheroes in Louisville. Boy Toy Troy backed into the corner here. Super Z taking a super breath. And oh, look at that super dodge.
That speed.
Troy goes shoulder first into that ring post, and now in comes Super Z with that monkey flip. Wow, what a rotation. Okay, maybe it was a super monkey flip.
And again, Josh, that overarching mystery, who is Super Zeke? Could he be Dancing Stevie J? Is this maybe Al Snow under a mask? We know he's got issues.
It's neither one of them. It's obviously neither one of them.
Could be Mick Foley. He just went backstage. Ooh, neck breaker.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like Batman, like been gargling hot asphalt, so we know it's not Al.
Well, if it was Al, of course he would change his voice so no one would know it was him.
It's all about being a superhero, so...
Boy Toy gonna be super sore tomorrow, Linda. I'll tell you that much.
Now Super Z.
Oh. Getting the cape on, you guys.
Well, and the people here in the Davis Arena, they know what it is.
Is it a bird?
It's not a bird. It's not a plane.
It's Super Z with the super cross body.
Here is your winner, Super Z.
Super Z with the super win. The hero we need right now, folks.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
"90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
Pizza Rewind.
Gets tagged in. Oh, Batty Bomb. I don't believe it. I have waited to watch these four tear each other to pieces.
This matchup, these two have not put their hands on each other yet.
What? She's huffing puffing blew down the champion. What a joke.
That was the Wick's Pizza Rewind. Wick's Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Emma, Tiffany Nieves, Dream Girl Ellie, and the OVW Women's Champion, the baddie Layla Gray, the Bad Girls Club.
Why? Because they won last week, Josh. They're taking a victory lap. And we'll get to the bottom of this controversial ending from Double Crossed.
Controversial ending from Double Crossed. Seriously?
Some people like it and some people hate it. Those four really like it. Everyone else hated it.
Can't argue. Bad Girls Club won that Four Corners.
They did. I hate to agree with you. They did.
Not to quote the A-Team, but you gotta love when a plan comes together, Josh. I mean, as a former leader of the LOB, you have to appreciate a strategy paying off.
All right, you know what? You got me there. I can't argue that. You're right. That's exactly like something that the LOB would have done.
Give him the Emmy.
All right. I know you guys are all so happy to see us right now. We may not have been advertised for the show, but you know it's a celebration every time we link up. So I know some of you may have some questions. about what happened last week at Double Cross. So we came out here to address the few things. Tiffany, I'm gonna let you talk.
So let's address how our OVW champion, Miss Layla Gray, is the most selfless person I know. Yes, that's right. She is not selfish. You want to know why? Tell them why, Miss Layla Gray.
Like a true leader, I took one for the team. I took one for my team. Selfishly, because all I care about is the bad girls being on top. And the truth of the matter is, we fooled all of you, you idiots! All of you were duped! Come on, Tiffany is my best friend, my sister. We're like this. Every move calculated, baby.
And as long as my team sticks together, the Bad Girls Club will remain the best at everything. Oh, that's right, we fooled you. Haley Hollywood. We fooled Freya. We fooled Lady Bird and whatever, etc. her name is. And we even fooled all of you at home. But most importantly, we even fooled the boss else no.
Oh, it's Allie's got the shiny jacket.
Al Snow's got an opinion or two about how they won their match last week.
Congratulations, girls. I've got to hand it to you. What an incredible plan. I mean, you're right. You even duped me. I've been around. I've seen a lot of things. I didn't expect that you guys were actually smart enough to pull this off. Ha! Color me shocked. I mean, I would have expected that that IQ would have been about the same as your shoe size, but pretty good job. I wanted to come out here though, and I hate to interrupt your wonderful celebration with all the fans, because I'm sure all the fans love the Bad Girls Club, don't you?
Shut up!
It just so happens that... Excuse me, I'm talking. We have a pay-per-view on June 29th, Independence Rage, and I've yet to schedule a defense of that OVW women's title, Layla. Oh, bring them on, yeah. Well, it's funny, I remember last week, down at the waterfront, part of the Kentucky Derby Festival, history was made, everybody. You all remember how that match ended with all these girls involved, right? Tiffany pinning Layla, the OVW Women's Champion, which means, Tiffany, you now can challenge Layla for that title. Oh my goodness! We didn't think about that, did we? Oh, what are we gonna do? Decisions, and I know this is a lot to take in, ladies, and that's a lot to digest. So you know what, Tiffany, it's a very important decision. I mean, personally, professionally, especially for your career. Think about that title wrapped back around your waist, potentially. But God, that would mean you'd have to, for real betray your own sister now. That would be absolutely terrible. And like I said, it's a lot to take in. So ladies, I'll give you till next week to give me a decision.
How's that sound?
Now what? Whoa, 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 whoa!
PJ Jones?
Oh. PJ Jones has something to say, Mr. Al Snow. My clients, Peaches and Cream, were viciously attacked by that madman, that psycho, that maniac, Shera. And you can clearly see they are unable to compete. No, don't cheer a psycho. Don't cheer that madman. The attack has affected my clients. They can't wrestle. It has threatened. His hips are broken. It has affected their livelihood. And because of that, I demand they receive paid medical leave and compensation for the emotional distress that they are under. They can't even sleep at night. Look.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You are telling me that these two clowns are actually that injured from Shera last week? Well, let me tell you something. If it's real, I'm glad they're that way.
Wow. I mean, you can clearly see. They were beaten so bad they have to have a nurse on hand 24/7. And you...
we want our reparations. We want our reparations.
You have created an unsafe work environment,
tell
Mr. Snow. You know you have.
If I had a nurse like that, I'd run out in traffic right now.
We can't eat, we can't sleep. Luscious and I, our bodies used to be so nimble and supple, and since we've had this nurse, we've just been stiff as hell, Al.
They clearly can't sleep. Look at it. They look so sleep. He's asleep right now. That's why he's wearing glasses.
I gotta say, it's not the fact that I don't trust the three of you, because quite honestly, I don't trust the three of you. So I will take this situation under consideration, and I think it's going to require some investigation.
Just write the check. The check better be in the mail. Check better be in the mail.
You just stand by the mailbox waiting on that check, okay?
Like leeches and scheme, if you ask me.
Not only that, Bad Girls Club, a wedge driven behind on the size of a semi-truck. Will Tiffany challenge for the Women's Championship at Independence
Everybody,
Race.
thank you for coming.
What's happening?
I know it's hot as hell.
A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow. The wrestling brand.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Welcome to OVW. Spine to pine, that's gotta be it. Oh my God.
Welcome to OVW.
For the first time ever, live on pay-per-view at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, Saturday, August 31st. The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
What the hell?
What a peso!
Making his way out here, hobbling his way out here. Well, we know that he's going to be out of action for quite some time with that knee injury, but hang on. Stunner! Stunner out of the former champ. You see how much damage it did, the amount of pain etched across his face. But he wasn't going to let Will Austin get away with walking out of here.
Four Pegs Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
I haven't had a chance to meet you yet, but from what I understand, you are an investigative reporter. Is that right?
Yes, that's right, sir.
And your name is?
Zachary D. Pittman III.
The third?
The third.
Third in a line of a long line of Pittmans.
Yeah,
right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I don't think we've ever really needed an investigative reporter here in OVW, but now I do need some investigation done. I'm sure you saw Beaches and Cream out there with their attorney making some outlandish claims, saying that, you know, Shiro's attacked them and brutalized them in some manner. I need you to get to the heart of it and investigate the two of them and see if you can use that camera and gather me some evidence and see if they really are what they claim. Do you think you can handle that?
Oh, absolutely, boss. Yes, yes, sir. I can do that.
And maybe if you could look into that new wrestler, Super Z too. Maybe I have some interest in him as well.
Absolutely, sir. I'll get right on that, Mr. Snow.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Make sure you don't get caught. I'll probably kill you.
Well, it looks like Al Snow investigating the claims of Beaches and Cream, but Linda, we are rocketing towards our next big show.
Absolutely. Our next Saturday night special, June 29th, Independence Rage hits Davis Arena.
Well, and you know, right after that, on Thursday night, the 11th of July, OVW will hit episode 1300, and there is huge news coming soon about that.
Not only that, folks, we're heading to Pikeville on the end of July. You're not going to miss it. Go to OVWTix.com for all the events and all the information. Folks, let's get back into the action.
The following contest is your main event of OVW Rise. It is a six-man tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, led to the ring by Shannon the Dude. He is the OVW National Heavyweight Champion and the NWA World's Champion, the Overman, EC3.
EC3, a man atop two mountains in the sport of professional wrestling, making his way out here for this six-man tag, guys, with boatloads of intrigue. I mean, who is this sixth man?
The mystery we shall have answered very shortly.
And his tag team partners, Jay De Niro and the new. Cut the music. Hush. Referee, put your champion in this ring right now like the star I am. Now. Hush. Now there's a lot of people that would come out here in a fancy suit. They would talk about the lineage of this OVW Heavyweight Championship. Hush! Did you not hear him speak? He said hush! 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 There you go, champ. Hush. Now a lot of those guys would come out here and talk about that lineage, but I don't give a damn who came before me. All that matters is who is right now, and that's Superior Tony Evans. Hush. So Jack Vaughn and Luke Curtis want to have this mystery partner. I don't care if it's Mick Foley. Hell, I don't care if it's Al Snow. If you want a piece of EC3, Jay De Niro, and Superior Tony Evans, Come get it. And their opponents, introducing first, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Only I can make you certified.
His partner, certified Luke Curtis.
Who is it, guys? It's six-man time.
And their mystery partner,
Oh my God! To quote JR, Josh, business has damn sure just picked up.
That it has!
The Scottish War Machine, I don't believe it.
the Scottish War Machine,
Crixus is back in OVW!
And he's on the warpath!
What a way to make his return here.
Crixus going right for Tony Evans, the man who put him on the shelf, took months of his career, and now Crixus laying those fists into the face of the new heavyweight champion.
Absolute mayhem in the ring. Wow. What a main event tonight on Rise, guys.
There is tension all over this match. There is bad feelings throughout every man in this matchup, folks. We're about to enter an ocean of bad blood in our main event.
Crixus making his return to Davis Arena, and you hear the ovation.
These people have come unglued.
I didn't even know he was here.
I almost came unglued off my seat when we saw that big unveiling on who the tag team partner was, the mystery partner.
A little mystery was left when we saw those big shoulders come into the screen. Crixus, a walking just disaster. This man ready to wreck shop and tear people down.
The Caledonian Crusher himself, Crixus. And look at that, just daggers in his eyes towards Evans and De Niro both.
You gotta think this throws a wrench in the plans of Evans, De Niro, and EC3. They probably went through all the candidates or likely candidates, and I gotta guarantee you Crixus was not on that list.
No, not at all. Crixus has been late. Cease and desist on everything, like it sucks.
Oh, look at that! He just got hit with brought in the hard way. Laying it right on that tailbone.
Evans shot into the ropes. The man who feels like he should still be OVW heavyweight champion, and I don't disagree, certified Luke Curtis.
Got a rightful claim to that, but Linda, you look at Luke Curtis, the man who's got issues with Tony Evans, he's got issues with Jay De Niro, he's got issues with EC3.
Oh, definitely. You know he's got a lot of motivation in this match.
And the question is, who were those masked men that ran in and attacked Luke Curtis?
Oh, big shot there from Jack Vaughn. And Josh, to your point from earlier, those hooded and masked men that came out at Double Cross attacking Luke Curtis, those are the sort of Damocles really of anyone facing EC3, it seems like, that lingering threat.
Well, and that was the thing, though. EC3, the officiant, if you want to call him that, of that championship matchup. You got to wonder, did EC3 make a phone call? Or was that the doing of Tony Evans, Jay De Niro?
I don't know. There has to be a correlation. When we see EC3, we see the men in black, who definitely played a huge factor in the outcome of that championship match last week.
Right now we're seeing EC3 getting absolutely handed by the men in blue. I'm telling you, they're all wearing blue. Big suplex from returning Crix. Is not losing a step, guys.
Not at all. And look at that. EC3 just went over, tried to tag Luke Curtis. And EC3 going right to the eyes.
Jay De Niro, the most professional distraction I've ever seen. And now Crixus isolated in the corner in a bad way here.
De Niro and Crixus, two men that have battled each other time and time again. Tag made, and I don't think Crixus realizes it. In comes Tony Evans. Ooh, he knows now.
Oh, look at that. Luke Curtis ducking under the referee, getting in there and saving his partner.
Certified Luke Curtis literally dragging Crixus back over to the corner so he can make the tag.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, and you see the love from Crixus. Certified Luke Curtis knows what it's like to be in a bad situation, courtesy of Superior Tony Evans and Jay De Niro.
Some veteran tactics right there.
Jack Vaughn feeling it right now. Jack Vaughn, the man that Tony Evans beat with the help of Jay De Niro to become the #1 contender for that heavyweight championship. You got to think still sore about that whole situation.
Yeah, without a doubt. And in comes Big Jay De Niro, someone that can match Jack Vaughn for size almost.
Linda, we talked about Luke Curtis having issues with men, all three men on the other side of the ring, but Jack Vaughn very much in that same boat.
Yes, we saw it double cross last week as well. Jack Vaughn coming out and going after Jay De Niro in that main event last week, and you can imagine that you feel over here too. You can imagine the animosity between all of the men here, really. I mean, they all have history with one another. It's insane.
Absolutely. I mean, and Josh, when you look at the duo of Luke Curtis and Jack Vaughn, the personification of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And the certified veteran's been very impressive.
That they have been. Jack Vaughn with a scoop and a slam on the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, EC3. Little Fargo strut, dropping the elbow there.
Big elbow there from Jack Vaughn, Linda.
Oh, yes. Huge. He's become a huge fan favorite within Davis Arena, I must say.
And I've said it a million times, but when you're good at your job, sometimes people just gonna cheer you for it. And Jack Vaughn's so good at what he does.
That is true.
Crixus now in there with EC3, taking the fight to him. Tags in certified Luke Curtis, someone who was gunning for EC3, was gunning for that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship.
You got to imagine right now, Luke Curtis happy to get his hands on EC3, considering what happened last week at Double Cross.
Even taking that into consideration. Oh, armbar there. Luke Curtis, a hungry competitor, and he is here to eat tonight, guys.
Oh, and look at that. Shannon the Douche getting involved. Assisting with EC3, getting his foot to the bottom rope.
And the dude always paying dividends to ringside, but him and Jay De Niro probably get along in that regard. But Luke Curtis right now facing off against the man he once saw as a mentor, Linda, a man who really helped elevate Luke Curtis's career.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen the relationship take many twists and turns, and right now it's, speaking of turns, right now it's just, a lot of animosity there, guys.
Sorry, yeah, certified Luke Curtis has got his eyes right there. And look at that. Referee Daniel Spencer doesn't see what's going on. Luke Curtis ducked under Tony Evans there. Evans trying to cheat.
Ooh, suplex there. I thought EC3 was trying to communicate with Tony Evans. They just couldn't quite get on the same page there. Luke Curtis a little bit outsmarted them.
Oh, and look at this. Curtis springs up to the top, but EC3. Oh!
Drop to the outside, crashing into that barricade. Luke Curtis might be out cold here. Crixus checking on Luke Curtis here ringside. Nasty fall there from the top turnbuckle, hitting that barricade.
Those solid barricades put in. You know, when we did the revamp here at Davis Arena, and I think you're right, certified Luke Curtis, he might be out right now, but look at this. Superior Tony Evans trying to tell Crixus he needs to go back to his corner. Telling Crixus to do anything is a good way to wind up in the hospital, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a wise decision there by Tony Evans.
Crixus, that Scottish war machine, driven by his passion, but that ties directly to his emotion, and sometimes guys getting the better of it. Look at this.
It's just breaking down on the floor. EC3 charges through. Here comes Jack Vaughn. Again, this thing's just like a bar brawl.
A lot of animosity throughout this matchup. Oceans of bad blood, as we said earlier. Guys, you're seeing it spill over.
Well, and if you look at that, Jay De Niro throwing Luke Curtis back into the ring for his boss, if you want to call him that, Superior Tony Evans.
Luke Curtis getting isolated here, getting this ring cut in half, and this tandem of Evans, EC3, and De Niro, Linda, really have found a way to find, I don't want to say the weak link, but really isolate certified Luke Curtis and break him down.
Yes, I'm quite impressed here by the trio. This is something new that we're seeing, but again, a lot of history between all 6 of this. You know, it's got to play a factor in this match.
European uppercut just about took the jaw of Luke Curtis and sent it to the stratosphere. Brian, let me ask you this. You have Superior Tony Evans, the OVW Heavyweight Champion. That title is a stepping stone to the OVW National Championship, which in itself is a stepping stone to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. How well can these men all work together and for how long?
It's a good point, Josh. Luke Curtis able to flip out of that one, had it scouted, now turning some around on Tony Evans. And Josh, you asked me earlier, can EC3 trust Tony Evans when he's the direct line to his championship, arguably his #1 contender? And you gotta think maybe that was part of the reason EC3 helped Tony Evans last Thursday. We can only speculate, but hey, maybe I scratch your back, you don't scratch mine later on and try to take the title from me.
Well, and you know, that also might have been a way for EC3 to ensure that he wouldn't have to deal with certified Luke Curtis coming after that NWA World Heavyweight Championship. I think you might be right. You might be onto something.
Josh, and the thing, though, you got to ask, is that smart by EC3? Because, yeah, sure, you got Tony Evans with the championship. Luke Curtis out of the question, but now you have Tony Evans and Jay De Niro possibly putting you in their sights. I mean, he might have just doubled his trouble.
Lots of things to think about, because Luke Curtis took EC3 to the limit the last time they faced off. And now, to your point, Brian, now it could be a numbers game.
Oh, you see the way his head bounced off the canvas.
Hey, guys, I do want to say one thing about Luke Curtis round. Shades of a young John Cena as of late. I mean, this man just fights tooth and nail. And hold on. Ooh. Just a 2 count, but it's just proving my point, man. Luke Curtis has so much heart. I don't know how he fits in the front door of Davis Arena. And as of late, you're here in the crowd. We have seen the kind of competitor Luke Curtis can be.
Oof. Exploder suplex sending Luke Curtis almost all the way across the ring. Luke has got to do anything he can to make a tag here. As you see the OVW Heavyweight Champion tagging in.
Crowd showing their disdain for Shannon the Dude. Right now, Tony Evans showing his disdain for Luke Curtis.
Oh, and Tony Evans now just grinding that throw to certified, and Shannon the Douche getting involved.
Getting his hands on Luke Curtis, a man Shannon once called a friend. Hey guys, I do want to point out, just for the tail of the tape, for those of you who missed Double Cross, Luke Curtis made Tony Evans tap out. EC3 conveniently missed it, but Tony Evans, he tapped 8, 9, 10 times. He was done. Luke Curtis, though, robbed of that win.
Luke Curtis
so unfortunate to see that.
Yeah, Luke Curtis should still rightfully be the OVW Heavyweight Champion, but got the power out of Big Jay De Niro.
Sidewalk slam there with break concrete, only getting a 2 count there. Luke Curtis desperately, you saw him immediately trying to get back to his own corner.
And now just laying across the legs of certified Luke Curtis there, holding him down.
EC3 just stomping at him. Looking for the pain points there, those pressure points there on Luke Curtis, finding the joints. And EC3 might be trying to affect the mobility, the explosiveness of Luke Curtis here.
That's one way to slow down Luke Curtis. I mean, he's got to get to that corner to the other men in blue.
You're absolutely right. His co-certified veteran there trying to get the tag. The newly returned Crixus, the Scottish War Machine, wanting to get in there.
Jawbreaker out of certified Luke Curtis. EC3 trusts for a swing and a miss, but both men collide midair with those cross bodies.
Luke is taking so much damage, didn't have the wherewithal to go for that tag when he was right there next to Jack Vaughn, and that momentary lapse, Lindsay, that cost him.
Definitely, and now we saw that collision, both men down.
Look at this, though. Look at the heart of Luke Curtis.
Absolutely, both corners anxious to get that tag in, and How about their partner? We'll get there first.
Refusal to quit now coming out and getting the tag to Jackie Vaughn.
The veteran in and now getting his hands on EC3. No love lost between these two.
The most professional atomic drop in the business. Big elbow to EC3 now.
You know, it was just a few short months ago that Jack Vaughn was conned by EC3 into doing his dirty work. Now Vaughn comes off that huge boot.
Jack Vaughn, so impressive here, guys. Let's go even go further back. You remember the faction? Jack Vaughn trying to join, and they beat this man down. They have had over a year of animosity between these two.
Vaughn off the ropes. Oh, De Niro tripping him up. Going for that tribute to Father Stan, that lariat.
Nothing new there, Jay De Niro interfering outside. Ugh.
I will say, at least he's in this match and he interfered.
Yeah.
At least he's a legal entrant.
Yeah, I'll take that, yeah.
That's true.
EC3 tagging in the legal entrant, Jay De Niro. And look at Luke Curtis checking on Jack Vaughn, a man he's kind of grown a kinship with as of late.
And a boot to the head from De Niro and certified Luke Curtis. You know, you're right. He has formed like this bond with Jack Vaughn. And, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, like you said. You know, there's something to be said about beating somebody up that really brings you closer to someone.
Ooh, that kick was nasty.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And Josh, I think you're absolutely right. It's the enemy of my enemy as a friend. And then when they say, what is it, bonds are made in the trenches.
Yeah.
And Luke Curtis, Jack Vaughn, they've been going to war with Tony Evans and Jay De Niro as of late.
You know, when you have to, in a tag team situation like that, you have to rely so heavily on your partner because it's not just you that could win or lose that match. You have to have trust. You have to have a little bit of something in common. And the longer you're out there with someone, the more, see? What? Just like that. The more you start to learn what you can do to help that other person out, to help keep you in the fight. And that's exactly what certified Luke Curtis just did.
And more than help, Luke sacrificed himself.
Absolutely.
Luke Curtis clearly fighting for the better good here, selflessly.
Oh, here comes mighty Crixus.
The Scottish War Machine back on that warpath, Josh. And the Scottish Hulk is here, and he is smashing.
That he is just throwing around the OVW heavyweight champion. I don't think Superior Tony Evans knows what hit him.
Spear bigger than the Scottish Highlands.
Cover.
Oh, come on. De Niro taking to the outside by Vaughn.
Little shades of Mick Foley, that cactus clothesline. Taking Jay De Niro over, but Crixus, so he's setting up for that power bomb, but in comes EC3.
Luke Curtis getting the tag. Oh, double flapjack.
Drives Crixus face first down into the canvas, but hang on.
Oh! To the sky.
2-for-1 drop kick from the top rope. The elevation on that was unreal.
Those punches out of certified Luke Curtis just rocking the jaws of both Superior Tony Evans and EC3.
Pump handle.
That big full Nelson slam driving him down, back of his head, bouncing off the canvas there.
I almost said pump handle because I want to say he's handling it, but I was wrong. Certified ducked out of the way.
A little miscue there.
Luke Curtis handling the OVW Heavyweight Champion and National Heavyweight Champion right now. Just wrecking shop and calling for that certifier.
Crowd going wild for Luke. Oh!
EC3 just threw Tony Evans into that.
He sacrificed that man.
Oh.
Here are your winners, Jack Vaughn, Crixus, and certified Luke Curtis.
That's a tale of two teams. Guy Luke Curtis sacrificed himself for Jack Vaughn earlier. And then EC3 sacrificing his own partner and getting the loss for his team. And Luke Curtis picking up the big win.
Well, Luke Curtis just pinned the man that beat him last week in the OVW Heavyweight Championship. You got to think that puts Curtis not only right back at the top of the list for contention, but what did that do to the mind of Tony Evans?
A lot of questions left unanswered once again.
The betrayal of EC3 throwing Tony Evans, a man he helped win the heavyweight championship last week. I guess it's an every man for himself sort of situation. Oh, EC3's your friend when it helps him, but I'm not going to. He's right behind me. EC3, an intimidating man here in OVW. But this intimidating man, intimidated by Luke Curtis.
He threw Tony Evans directly to the wolves.